What's up to all you lovers out there? It's your boy G coming at you with a little I don't know. I have myself in a stuck stage right now, so I'm really trying to figure what this growth is for me. But so question, how do you move on or come to peace with the situation with your partner when you guys can't agree? The infamous let's agree to disagree type of situation. So let me just give you a little backstory. So a few days ago, Friday, Saturday, whenever it was, I was in the bathroom shaving, trimming me up, which I need to do right now. I look a little bit of a mess, but forgive me. So I was in there shaving. So there's two lights in our bathroom. I had both lights on because I need both lights when I'm shaving so I can see. So in walks Juan, and he turns the shower on and turns off one of the lights because Juan likes, and I do too, doesn't like both lights on when we're showering. So he turns the light off. I need the light on because I'm shaving, and Juan knows this as well. So we both know that I need light when I'm shaving. He likes the light off when he's showering. So anyway, I was in there shaving. In walks Juan, he turns on the light, and I'm like, can you turn that light off, please? Turn your light on, please. I'm shaving. And he's like, well, we've had this conversation. I don't like the light on when I'm showering. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine, Juan. Just do what you want. Just do what you want. Kind of like that. Obviously, it wasn't fine with me, but I'm just like, fine. Do what you want. If you want to be that selfish, fine. So that was that. I didn't say anything at the time. And meanwhile, he's in the shower and is really eating me up. Because at this point, I feel like, my feelings were totally disregarded. It was selfish of him to come in and change the environment in which I had the bathroom. And just feeling totally dismissed and mistreated. So when he got out the shower, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I think I asked him if he thought it was okay, if he thought that situation was okay. And he said, yeah, it was okay. I liked the light off, and I assumed that was going to be fine with you, blase, blase. Fine. So I said, okay, well, you assumed. But then when I corrected you and said, can you please turn the light on, you decided anyway to keep it off. Again, totally disregarding the way I felt coming into, like I said, again, I was in the bathroom first, coming into the bathroom, and just totally changing it, which I still can't wrap my head around on why that's okay. But, in discussing with him, he felt like it wasn't being selfish. He felt like, that was an okay situation. But he did recognize how I felt, and he accepts the way I feel. And he said in the future he won't assume that he can turn the light off. He'll ask me first. So that was pretty much the resolution to the situation, if you will. He's been able to move on and be fine with it. But me, now I'm in a place where I have to accept that he was okay with that situation, in the way that the situation was treated, and in my case, the way I felt like I was treated, that was okay with him. So now I'm in a place of, okay, well, now I have to accept that. Now, how do I move on? How do I say, okay, we have to agree to disagree. We're not going to agree on the situation. But how do I now open myself up to him when I feel like now I need to shield myself because I've been mistreated and hurt, and now I want to protect myself? Like, I don't want to feel like you've gotten over on me, and now I'm opening myself up to love from you, making you think that was okay for you to treat me that way, when with me it's not. So now I'm in this place of just being stuck. So how do I get past this, and resolve these feelings and move on so we can get back to loving again? And that's really where I am. And as I'm trying to go through this process, and it's been, right now it's Tuesday, so it's been since Friday, so it's been about 4 days now where I am still kind of stuck in this space. You know, we're not arguing anything around the house, but I'm obviously withdrawn and kind of, you know, to myself, if you will. So I'm just having a real tough time on getting past. What I do know when getting out of my feelings, what I do know is that it's my ego that's keeping me in this place, because my ego needs to feel like somebody is held accountable for hurting me. I know that, but I just can't get past that ego. But I just know that's what the work is. I have to know that and trust that it wasn't his intentions to hurt me. He is not against me. Nothing was on purpose. It is just from his view that is okay. And so I have to put my money where my mouth is. And I've preaching all the time. Love works. You know, trust his intentions. You know, he didn't mean to hurt you. There's just a different opinion here, but it's a hard place to be in. I mean, that's where the real work is. That's where my growth is, being able to step outside of my ego into a spiritual place and be able to see that, hey, he has your best intentions at heart. But he just doesn't see it the way you do. And I mean, I have to be okay with that and move on. So I'm working through that, you know, and I share this with you guys today because I want you guys to know that this shit is work. And even, you know, a situation that seems so petty as, oh my God, he turned the light off and you just can't get over that and blah, 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 blah. But you know, those petty situations are always about bigger things, bigger issues. The bigger issue is how it made me feel. Like my feelings were disregarded, like I wasn't important, and I didn't matter. And those are the feelings that I have to deal with. It really wasn't about turning off the light, but that's just the way the issue showed up. So, you know, maybe this helps somebody. Maybe you're going through something kind of similar, you know, but the message is you have to be able to get over your ego, separate that ego, that human side of yourself that needs the validation or needs the I'm sorry or needs that. But step outside of that, look at the bigger picture, and step into spirit. And know that your partner has your best intentions at heart. The intentions of the relationship are good. And if you don't believe that, then you got bigger problems. All right? I hope this helps somebody. Until next time, peace.